youth. The Igbo leader, as I'm talking to you now, one person that is Igbo leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only person that is speaking for the Igbos. And federal government of Nigeria under Fulani leadership of Muhammad Buhari has incarcerated him since he was illegally renditioned from Nairobi, Kenya. No Igbo leaders. Igbo leaders are those ones that are going errand for their Fulani masters. And for Sultana also to be asking and giving order to build mosque, biggest one in the southeast, and they install Sharia court in the southeast and Sharia law. We the youths, the people of Igbo land, Anambra, Imo State, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Abia, we are asking Sadano Sokoto to remove the whole gigantic mosque he constructed in Sokoto State.
Just my people, you are welcome to my channel. Matters are rising. Serious issues are still going on in this country. As regards to this recent attack in Ebonyi State by Fulani herdsmen, where they killed a number of people in the state, in that very community in Ebonyi State, they burned their villages there. People are reacting. People are still telling the government that there are serious insecurity issues in that region. They are calling upon them to come and know what they should do so that they will mitigate the issues going on in that very community. People have left their homes. People are running away for their lives. In fact, so many things are really going on. If you watch what this man just said now, you find out that he's attacking Sultan of Sokoto because of most of the comments he made, and that he is trying to initiate Sharia law in their own state. That he has no any right of any kind to impose Sharia law in their state. Because of what? Because they are Christians, and the Christians have their right to live, and Muslims also, they have their own right to religion. So let me allow you so that you hear what this man said, and also there are other videos you need to watch here so that you understand what is really going on. Remember to subscribe and like my videos. This is Raja TV News. Thank you for watching.
After building the biggest mosque in Ofikpo, Fulanis are now demanding we want Sharia law in southeastern part of Nigeria. The way Sultan has commanded Sharia law to commence in Yoruba land. Mr. Raf, what has the Igbo leaders gotten themselves into? We don't need Igbo leaders. There are no Igbo leaders. What we have are Igbo political leaders that are errand boys to their Fulani masters. So we don't have Igbo leaders. The Igbo leaders are the youth. The Igbo leader, as I'm talking to you now, one person that is Igbo leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only person that is speaking for the Igbos. And federal government of Nigeria under Fulani leadership of Muhammad Buhari has incarcerated him since he was illegally renditioned from Nairobi, Kenya. No Igbo leaders. Igbo leaders are those ones that are going errand for their Fulani masters. And for Sultana also to be asking and giving order to build mosque, biggest one in the southeast, and they install Sharia court in the southeast and Sharia law. We the youths, the people of Igbo land, Anambra, Imo State, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Abia, we are asking Sadano Sokoto to remove the whole gigantic mosque he constructed in Sokoto State. Gigantic mosque they built and constructed in Abuja. Gigantic mosque they built and constructed all over northeastern Nigeria, corner, northwest, mid belt, and Adamawa area. It will remove those mosques and build what there? Roman Catholic. That is what we the Igbo youths under the aegis of indigenous people of Biafra are asking of Sultan of Sokoto, a man that wants to force his religion on the Igbos, a man that wants all of us to be attending mosque by abandoning church where we are worshiping our own God. We are giving Sultan of Sokoto order to go and dismantle all these gigantic, colossal and immense mosque he built across northern region. That is our own quest. Then number two, we are asking those mosques, their occupants, their worshippers, their alfas, the imam, including Sultan of Sokoto, to come to Apostolic Church and listen to me, Okelowa, Abeokuta, and give their life to Christ. All of them, they should confess that Jesus Christ is the Lord on that altar of that gigantic Catholic Church and Apostolic Church at Okelowo Abeokuta. That is our own quest too. If they could all imbibe by the rule and the orders we are giving them right now, I don't think we have any reason to at least reject Sharia law in southeastern Nigeria.
So you are countering Sultan that Sultan too should give your life to Christ.
My brother, Nekomo, look at me. That is equal right we have in the world, on the earth, not only in Nigeria. Everybody is capable to exist on his own, worship his own God, follow the religion that his spirit has accepted. I don't have to force anybody on my own, religion, to live his own religion and embrace my own. If I do so, it means I'm a wicked, ruthless and godless man. But I will do you unto you as you do unto me. That is when life will live, becomes sweet and very palatable.
But then, okay, it seems that the Igbos are more determined than your politicians. The Igbos are always angry at the so-called being at the corner of power of your politicians. The politicians always seem to play to the rules of them, these Fulani oligarchies. What is your message of fellow Igbo youth concerning this current trending happenings now in Ebonyi? Same thing is happening now in Ika, not in Delta.
They are killing in Ika. They have invaded the local government from where Ifeanyi Okowa comes from. Ifeanyi Okowa is from Abo, but his own local government has been insensately subjected to Fulani headers attack. They rape their women, they kill their farmers, they come in the town, kidnap all their people. That is what is going on in the Ika north now. And the Igrampa and the Gongo community in Oyo State and Osun State are not left out. The farmers over there has been disallowed in their great numbers by the Fulani headers. That is what is going on now. Then in Igbo land as well, the youths are not relenting. They come out to tell the politicians and their Fulani masters the truth, that they are responsible for the killing 4 days ago in Ebonyi State, where a whole village was wiped out. They in their farmland where they, build many makeshift their houses and slump in the farmland there. The Fulanis attacked and invaded them, and that was when Nigerian soldiers went to those farmers that are living in their slums there, assured them of security, assured them there's nothing like incursion of the headers, that they are on the safer hand. These people went into their bed, locked their door. They woke up around 2 a.m. The whole houses were circled with fuel. They poured petrol on those houses, set it ablaze, killing the whole villagers. After Nigerian soldiers has actually assured them that their safety has been guaranteed. What are we saying? The youth in the southeastern Nigeria are the one that is taking up, yes, with federal government of Nigeria, shoulder to shoulder, fire for fire, money for money. The politicians in Igbo land, they are flukes. They have failed. All they do is to play politics with the Fulani, their Fulani masters, on the Igbo's blood, at the expense of Igbo man's blood and pains. We don't have politicians, we don't have elders in Igbo land. What we have there is indigenous people of Biafra, and they are the youths. The youths are up and down to make sure that there is peace in the southeastern Nigeria.
But the line of thought which also says that anytime election comes, you always vote for the same leader, as you say that they are not working for
No,
you.
not at all, not at all. What played out, going to 2 years now in 2023, when Tinubu forced himself on this country, the Igbo youths, the Yoruba youths, the Hausa youths, the Mid-Belt, the Edos, the Niger Deltas, everybody unanimously came together and joined forces together and formed this obedient platform movement that is very, very, negative to what the political elders, the political elites of the north and the southeast and the southwest, represent. Because of course we know that they are the enemies we have in Nigeria, the enemies of the youth. We will have no reason to have voted for them let's say February 23 or 25th presidential election. We voted for the right person. That was Obi, the leader of Labour political party platform. The whole youth voted for Nigerian youth. They did not make mistake. They voted their right choices, but that choices were truncated by the so-called elderly politicians who use their billions and millions and bought INEC, the umpire, and the umpire at least deviated from doing the right things. Instead of using beavers that was, passed into bill or law that it should be electronical, the voting, they abandoned the beavers and did it the other way. What do I mean? They used manual and they manipulated it, denied the youth their enfranchisement. The enfranchisement
was based on the fact that they actually want a new breed of politicians to take over under the Labour political platform, and that was the effort they made that was truncated by Tinubu himself in conjunction with INEC. No, never you agree with anybody that said we don't like these politicians. At the end of the day, the same youths, vote them again. The youths are not voting for them. They use their money, they use their material resources and buy the umpire. The umpire INEC is always, the position that that is meant for the chairmanship of the INEC is always given to the wrong persons. Who are the persons we are talking about? The Fulanis. They can do anything because of money. I mean the Fulanis. That's why Mahmoud Mohammed, the chairman of INEC, abandoned the process, the law and regulation that was at least passed in the house. I mean electoral law, electoral process. He what? He rubbished it. He faulted it because he received money at the tune of $270 million by some, let me say, greedy politicians, selfish politicians, desperate politicians, and he thwarted the effort of the youths. The youth made lots and lots of great input during 2023 election to make the right choice so that Nigeria will move forward. But today, the APC juggernauts, they truncated that effort, and now they are giving everybody hell on this contraption called Nigeria.
Do you see, finally, we are closing, do you see a future for Nigeria as it's currently stands?
No, there is no future for Nigeria. We are drifting backward to 50 years. After 50 years again, we are going to move backward to 100 years. Because the Fulani man does not know anything about Western culture or Western culture, education or civilization. What Fulani man knows is Islamic ideology. Only to obey Muhammad, pray 5 times in a day, pray 3 times at night, wake up and go to mosque, go back to your slum. And there's nothing like modern science and technology where this kind of species, this species of African tribe the Fulanis, all they know is animal husbandry, rearing of animals from one place to another. You don't know pastoral system of farming. That is what they are. That is what they know. And that's why Nigeria can never move forward, because they have come and seized Nigeria, and other local tribes in Nigeria, they have bought with their money and initiated them into such political dynasty that belong to them, that has been running for over how many years in Nigeria now. No tribe in Hausa, no tribe in Igbo and Yoruba that could understand the music we are playing. They have all been deceived.